Ream. Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Succumbs to the pressure. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And it's Meunier. Oh, good spread. That has been cut short. Sels. Vaas. Mechelen. That's really well manoeuvred. Through. Great defending, strong and determined. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ream. And he shoots!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to them.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he spark a counter here? Van der Voort. Vaas. De Bast. De Bast, gently done. Mechelen. De Bast. Mechelen. De Winter. Van der Voort. Theat. Theat. De Winter. Van der Voort. Mechelen. Nice physical challenge. No foul, says the referee. Danger averted for now. Castagna. De Bast. Played towards the other side. Ball's gone out of play. Richards. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Stefan. Played out wide. And it's to Kuiper. Belgium have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's been taken short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Robinson needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Mechelen. Now then, the ball's come loose. Castagna looking to get on the end of this. Could be danger here. In it comes. Dealt with nicely by the defence. De Bast played back in. And it's De Kuiper. Richards. Aim forwards. Green. Mackenzie. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. De Bast. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Well, he's asking too much with that. Mechelen. Theat. De Kuiper. Theat. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Chance to deliver. Oh, not quite. Ream. Ream. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's going to be disappointed with that. De Bast. Who's he going to play in? Carter Vickers. And it's Robinson. Robinson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Sels. Vaas. Mechelen. Castagna.
Belgium, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's Robinson. Robinson. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. De Winter. Mechelen. Sels. De Winter. And it's played forward. Richards. Vaas. Vicious ball here. That'll be a throw. Meunier. He's cut it out. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Belgium clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Can he latch on to this? Teat makes the interception. Ream is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Teat. Mechelen. De Winter. Van der Voort. And he's managed to get free. Teat does really well to win the ball there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mechelen. Vaz. Mechelen. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. De Bast. And it's Castagna. Castagna going full tilt down the left. Robinson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Richards forwards and with intent. Ream. Can he get onto this? Muscular approach does pay off here. Pass. Meunier out towards the flank. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, the great chance! And he thumps it clear. Ream. Calmly anticipates. De Bast. De Winter. Teat. De Winter. Ream producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Out to the left it goes. Oh, sweet feet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vaz. And he cuts out the supply. McKenzie. Mechelen. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. He is just caressing the ball. A chance to play it in. Mechelen. Over to the left. Castagna puts them all in. Vaz. De Winter. Proves too strong. Ream. Carter Vickers. And it's Robinson. Robinson. He has found the way through. Nice control. Plenty waiting in the middle. Climbs up big! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Mechelen. Castagna. pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Richards. Ream. And it's to Kuiper. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mechelen tries a deft little ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Stefan. Moved on forwards. De Bast cuts it out. De Winter. Theat. De Kuiper. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again then. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. De Kalpa. It's a throw. Belgium are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Vaas. De Kalpa. Aim forwards. Can he deliver? Oh, great header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
De Bruyne. Great position here. Decent chance! Mighty close. Mackenzie. Robinson.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Robinson. Carter Vickers. He's through here. Robinson. That's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it out wide. Vaas clears it away. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Great defending, strong and determined. Theat. De Bruyne. Theat. De Kalpa. De Bruyne. And it's De Keita. And that is out of play. Ream. Strong running down that left flank. Ream. That's tidy. Time to deliver. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Castagna. Mechelen. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Carter Vickers. And it's Robinson. Mackenzie. It's a throw-in. Vaas. Carter Vickers. Robinson. Oh, it's come loose. De Bast. De Bast, gently done. Van der Voort. De Bruyne. That's really well manoeuvred. Theat. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Tries a measured ball. Robinson. De Bast. Teat. And still we await the first breakthrough. De Bruyne aim forwards. Robinson. The United States can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. McKenzie. He's in plenty of space here. And that has been cleared. Mechelen. Sels. Mechelen. Castagna. Vaz. That is a little undercooked. Moved on forwards. De Bruyne. And it's played forward. De Bruyne forwards and with intent. There are a few waiting for it. Now it's De Bruyne. McKenzie tries to dink it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Belgium are making a change now. And it's Meunier. Sels. Mechelen. Stefan. Oh, great chance! Oh, such a clever touch. So who's he picking out? Aimed in towards the centre. Teat. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Van der Voort. Plays it through. Trossard. And he's there to clear it. De Bruyne. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Carter Vickers caresses it through. Trossard. De Bast. Looks to the other side. Stefan. Richards. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Spread out to the left. Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Delivered with swing. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's heaved it away. Robinson. Carter Vickers. Oh, he's found support out wide.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Mechela. And it's to Kuiper. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Teat. De Bruyne. Succumbs to the pressure.
Belgium really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to...
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Stefan. Clearly not happy with that. Mackenzie.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
De Bast shifted upfield. Oh, easy pickings there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That could spell trouble. There he goes, cross-field. That's a good run down the left. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
The United States clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Van der Voort. De Bast.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Sels. De Bruyne. Meunier. Meunier played out to the left flank. A chance to play it in. It's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite get enough on that.
Well, if you give him something to attack in the air, he's most likely to get there. It's what he does best.
Green. Referee's given a throw.
The United States really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Carter Vickers, and it's Robinson. Robinson flings in across.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Meunier.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
The United States cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nice physical challenge. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Teat, and that's aimed into the middle.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Goes for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Turner sends that a long way. Now that's well seen too. Van der Voort. Sels. Tielemans. And that's it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first.
So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. De Bast. That's good play. And he has been fouled there. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Voss. And it's to Kuiper. And he's lost his man, goes for a shot! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Played towards the other side. There will be a throw-in. Ream. Richards. Ream. Robinson. Mackenzie. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Carter Vickers. Robinson. Carter Vickers. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. De Winter. That pass has been well intercepted. Mechelen. Vaz. Teat. De Kuiper. De Kuiper shifted upfield. And it's Castagna. Aim forwards. Carter Vickers. Looks to the other side. Robinson. Carter Vickers. Robinson. Carter Vickers. That is good strength. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mackenzie. Ream. Moved on forwards. Well, the fans don't seem too happy about that, and you can understand why. They had lots of the ball, but they were going nowhere with it. De Winter. And it's De Kuiper. De Kuiper tries making a foray down the right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's played forward. It's just beyond his reach. Teat. And it's De Kuiper. Caresses it through. And he's there to clear it. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Pass. Ream. Richards. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Richards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
What about this cross? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Robinson. Mackenzie. Castagna. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Mechelen. Van der Voort. Mechelen. Castagna. Mechelen. Castagna. De Bast. And he goes cross-field. Teat. Vas. Plays it out wide. That's a throw. Vas. He's in it. There's the shot. Mackenzie. Stefan. Ream. Playing crossfield, changing the point of attack. Carter Vickers. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's lofted through here. Out again for a throw-in. De Kalpa. Spread out to the left. Played back in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mackenzie. Stefan. That's really well manoeuvred. Teat. This has gone, that's foul. Van der Voort. Teat. De Winter. Vas. Now this could be a chance. Oh, such a clever touch. Mekala. Richards. Ream. Richards. Ream. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Played through for the wide man. Ream. Lobbed in behind. And claimed it back swiftly. Defending of the desperate variety. Ream. That's a cute ball. Gets it away. Great run on the overlap here. Belgium have reclaimed it. Meunier, gently done. Keeper's got good distance on that. Vas. De Kuiper does really well to win the ball there. De Bast. Teat. Aim forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ream. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Richards. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, smashing header. Harmlessly behind.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Tito.
De Winter. Mechelen. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's in plenty of space here. Castagna. Castagna crosses. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Moved on forwards. And it's Meunier. Vaas. Theat. De Kuiper. De Kuiper hurtling down that right flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played into space out wide. Mechelen. De Bast. Castagna. Meunier. Castagna. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's very neat. Oh, that's neat. He's cut it out. And it's De Kuiper. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Richards. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Out to the left it goes. So who's he picking out? Richards. Ream, back when it goes. Chance for a shot! Goal! The United States! And it's the United States who go in front! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
The United States have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Too much on that, it's gone out. Stefan. Aim forwards. Robinson. The United States leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Carter Vickers. And it's Robinson. Robinson receives it in a wide position. De Bast with the slide tackle there. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Sels. De Bast, gently done. Carter Vickers. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Castagna.
The United States have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Played out to the right. Showing good feet. Teat. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
The United States happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Castagna chasing after it. Ream. Carter Vickers. Robinson. Robinson. Played into the middle. Van der Voort clears it away. Teat. De Kalpa. The message is clear, none shall pass. Sels. De Bast.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Stefan. Ream. De Bruyne. De Kalpa. Teat. And that is out of play. Ream. Oh, great, and the shot! Mechelen. That's really well manoeuvred. Mechelen. Castagna. Mechelen. De Bruyne. Mechelen. And it's Castagna. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ream. Ream. Cross goes in there. De Bast attempts a clearance. And that's aimed into the middle. And he thumps it clear. Richards. Mackenzie. And it's Meunier. Moved on forwards. He's free, he has got space. And the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. De Kuip. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. Mackenzie. Aim forwards. De Bast. De Bast chooses to go cross-field, and it's De Kuiper. Lovely feet. That'll be a throw-in. Carter Vickers. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Looks to the other side. Robinson. Robinson making good progress on the right-hand side. De Bast gets across to intercept that. Meunier. Mackenzie. Mechelen. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Mechelen. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, good spread. And it's Robinson. Lovely bit of skill. Out to the right. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, what a ball! De Bast. De Bast, gently done. And they can counter here. Meunier. It's a loose ball. Can he finish? Richards with a fine tackle. De Bast. And it's Castagna. Mechelen. De Bast. Very nicely done. In it comes. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And it's De Kuiper. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Play towards the front line. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Bruyne. And it's played forward. Theat. Van der Voort. Mechelen. Vaas. Vaas forwards and with intent. Meunier.
Meunier really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a throw-in. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
De Kuiper's cross. Clears it away. There's going to be another change here, and it's been taken short. Pass. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Mackenzie. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, good spread. Teat. And it's to Kuiper. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Hit into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Voss. Tielemans cuts out the pass. Played out to the right. Dinks one through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
De Bast, and it's played forward. Meunier, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mackenzie. That's good running with the ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Here's a chance! It's a mighty effort! And that could have brought them level.
Meunier absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Richards. One 0 as we head towards the end. Calmly anticipates.
The United States clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Great defending, strong and determined. Stefan. Richards. De Bruyne gets over and intercepts. And he's there to get it away. Delivered with swing.
The United States surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Clipped into space.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
And it's Meunier. And he cuts out the supply. The United States close now to seeing this one through to the end. Really? It'll be a throw-in. Vass. Teat, aim forwards. And it's Meunier.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
De Bast. Oh, it's played into the area.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Carter Vickers. Mackenzie. Robinson, cross in, shapes to shoot! Fair effort, he reacted well.
It's good delivery though, clearly trying to draw the goalkeeper into an area he doesn't want to come.
De Bruyne. Crunching tackle. Out to the right.
The United States can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Vass. Oh, good spread. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
And with that, it's time. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. De Kalpa. Mechelen. That's really well manoeuvred. Carter Vickers. Robinson. Carter Vickers. Robinson. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Deftly away. De Kalpa. Meunier. Out to the left it goes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. chance to play it in. Gets the shot away! Danger averted for now. Mekala. Vas. No way through, so back it comes. And he's there to get it away. Sels. Mechela. That's an imaginative pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Ream. Stefan. Ream. And he goes cross-field. Robinson carries the ball down the right. Carter Vickers. Chance to deliver. Tries to get it clear. Ream. And it's played into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Richards. Ream. Over to the left. That looks a good cross. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Vas. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Robinson. Carter Vickers. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
De Kalpa. Castagna. Mechela. Castagna. Now here's the delivery. Stefan. Aim forwards. And it's De Kuiper. That's tidy. Teat. The United States yet to have an attempt on goal. Ream. Stefan. Moved on forwards. Out for a throw. Richards. Stefan. Ream. Looks to the other side. Robinson, now he's off and running. Robinson. Carter Vickers. Great run on the overlap here. Does really well to win the ball there. Mackenzie. Oh, good spread. Carter Vickers. Out to the right. Meunier. Castagna. He's got away. Pass. De Winter. Mechelen. De Winter knocks it out wide. Oh, nice touch. Pass. Back into the middle. Castagna. Pass. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Meunier is offering a right smile there.
Castagna goes short. Teat. Oh, he's in! Time to deliver. Pass. Takes a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper, calmly anticipates. Van der Voort. Sels. Mechelen. And it's played forward. Mechelen. Robinson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mackenzie. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. De Kalpa. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Very nearly half an hour gone here. The United States do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Oh, that's neat. And it's played in. And it's hoisted clear. Castagna. Decent progress down the left. Castagna goes on a charge down the left. He can get that clear. And it's Castagna. Castagna crosses. Defending of the desperate variety. Ball's gone out of play. It's a loose ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Clears it away. Robinson. Carter Vickers. Robinson. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. De Bast. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Clearly not happy with that. Ream. Richards. Ream. Stefan. Played towards the other side. Can he latch on to this? Robinson. In comes the corner. Tries to get it clear. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Could be danger here. He's got options in the box. Chance to shoot. Oh, that's a waste. De Winter. Mechelen. Castagna. De Bast. De Winter. Mechelen. De Winter. Mechelen. De Bast. Very nicely done. Mechelen. De Bast. De Winter. De Bast. Sels. De Winter. De Kalpa. De Kalpa's cross. Punched away. Richards. Ream. Richards. That'll be a throw. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Out towards the flank. Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Mechelen. De Bast shifted upfield. And it's Castagna. Oh, sweet feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Lovely, now shot a goal! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Oh, smashing header! And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
The United States worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Mechelen, De Winter, Meunier played out to the left flank. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Robinson, Stefan, Mackenzie, Stefan, Ream, Richards. Oh, it's come loose. De Bruyne, Theat, It is a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Fas crosses it in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Stefan, aim forwards. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's shifting through the gears here. Theat did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Castagna. Mechelen. And it's De Bruyne. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Ream. Nice physical challenge. Van der Voort is the guilty party there. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Ball comes in.
Belgium clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
That's a nicely weighted pass. And it's Meunier.
Meunier really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Goalless still, on either side really getting onto the front foot. Mackenzie. Robinson. Drives it in, climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. Teat needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Mechelen. De Kalpa. Teat looking to hit the byline here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. That has been knocked clear. Robinson tries making a foray down the right. Played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Meunier. De Bruyne forwards and with great chance! It's there! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Meunier, more or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
That's very neat. Richards. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he deliver? Has a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
That is lovely. So who's he picking out? Mechelen. And he's there to clear it. Belgium have reclaimed it. Is there any support? He might not need it. Turner gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. This looks promising. Ooh, a delicate chip through. And that has been cleared. Richards. And that was very necessary. Sells attempts a clearance. Carter Vickers. It's run loose here. And it's Robinson. What a throw in. Vass. De Bast. And he goes cross-field.
Belgium, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Vass. De Bruyne. De Bruyne gently done. Richards. That's a good run down the left. Nicely shaped cross.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mackenzie. Robinson. Showing good feet. Oh, that is... Tries a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And it's been taken short. Serves up across. De Bruyne, who's set up one goal so far. Teat. Voss. That's really well manoeuvred. It's gone for a throw-in. Richards. Looks to the other side. And it's Robinson. Caresses it through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
De Bruyne. De Kalpa. Proves too strong.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Meunier. Good ball, good take. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Belgium surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Castagna. Castagna takes a look up. Castagna puts them all in. And that has been cleared. And that's a throw. De Bruyne, cross into the box.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's in plenty of space here. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not the best of headers. Tries a measured ball.
The United States really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
De Bruyne. The United States are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Ream. Richards.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ream. Richards. Richards chooses to go cross-field. Vass. Ream tries to dink it through.
The United States really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. De Bast. Castagna. Mechela. And it's Castagna. Looking for a decent ball in. And he's there to clear it.
Belgium really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Mackenzie. Stefan. Richards. And that is as far as they're going to go. De Kalpa. De Bruyne. Sels. Mechela. Vass. De Bast. Castagna. Mechela moved on forwards. Meunier spread out to the left. Robinson wins the duel this time. Two minutes to be added on. They get a throw in.